Think of a place where shadows rule the roost. A place where whispers carry more weight than the law's sirens. Where just a single name can send chills down the spines of even the toughest people. This story revolves around the Kinahan Cartel and South East Antrim. It's about two worlds crashing, greed and power versus innocence and hope. It's a tale uncovering the grim side of organized crime, laying bare its brutal impact on communities, and sparking a battle for justice that'll resonate through the area. And now, both sides unite for a larger-scale crime. The Kinahans, global lords of the drug trade, reach their tendrils into this peaceful corner. And South East Antrim, a once powerful local gang, grasps this lifeline, ready to gamble everything for a chance at redemption. The organized crime mob is said to have signed off on a shipment of Class A narcotics, running to hundreds of thousands of pounds, and according to sources, it is expected to be delivered in the coming weeks. So, let's dive right into it. Firstly, let's talk about what the Kinahan Cartel actually does. The Kinahan Cartel, also known as the Kinahan Organized Crime Group, or KOCG, is a big criminal gang from Ireland. It's seen as one of Europe's toughest crime groups, stretching its reach to South America, the UK, Europe, and Dubai. It all started with Christy Kinahan, who used to drive taxis in Dublin. His gang dealt drugs in Dublin at first, but as time passed, it got much bigger. Christy's son Daniel Kinahan took over and made it into a huge criminal empire, making millions. Their main thing is selling drugs, especially cocaine and heroin. They move drugs from South America to Europe, and South East Antrim is an important spot in Northern Ireland for their business. They don't just deal with drugs though, they also have a hand in money laundering, selling guns, and other crimes. These guys are known for being very violent. They scare people, they do bad things, and they fight rivals to control their areas. Their business isn't just in Ireland. They have bases in lots of countries like Spain, the UK, Dubai, and South America. Because of this, they control a big part of the drug business in Europe, making tons of money and causing big problems for society. The Kinahan Cartel is a major problem for cops worldwide. In 2021, the US government put sanctions on them and offered a $15 million reward to catch their leaders. But they're still a big deal, causing lots of trouble and being a danger to global safety. Many think this gang is the worst, but there's another gang causing trouble in many harmful ways in our society. The UDA Southeast Antrim Brigade was previously one of the 6 brigades of the Ulster Defence Association, the UDA, and are heavily involved in the drug trade. 3 guys are now running the show for the Southeast Antrim, or SEA, UDA gang, after their main leader Gary Fisher stepped aside. These 3 are calling the shots in Northern Ireland's big crime gang. First up, Fisher's right-hand man, a longtime SEA UDA member from Newton Abbey's Ballyduff area who stays out of the spotlight. Then there's a scary UFF shooter who killed a postal worker in 2002 and is tied to other crimes. And lastly, there's a tough guy from Rothcool known as the Butcher, handling the SEA UDA's drug business. Fisher decided to step back after lots of talk about his future. He's under pressure from the cops and faces investigation by the National Crime Agency. So he handed things over to these 3. He's still the big boss, but these guys manage the gang's daily stuff now, calling themselves the Committee. Almost every day, the task force raids houses connected to UDA drug dealing. This, along with the NCA investigation, has really affected Fisher. He looks much older and hardly goes out anymore. Before, if UDA members wanted to talk to Fisher, they had to go through the gang's Carrickfergus chief Clifford Trigger Irons. But now that Fisher has stepped back, they're told that any issues will be handled by the committee. Many people in the UDA are not happy with this change. Some want a new brigadier to replace Fisher permanently. One suggested person is an older, respected loyalist from Monkstown. He strongly opposes drugs. If he took charge, UDA members think it could help the gang move away from its cocaine image. But like many other top loyalists, he refuses the role due to fears of media attention. The SEA UDA has about 2,500 members, according to police estimates. They make lots of money each year from illegal activities like selling drugs and demanding money through threats. They control crime in loyalist areas from Larne to North Belfast along the East Antrim coast, and also have influence in Bangor and Newtownards. However, now they're planning a major crime with the help of another gang, the Kinahan Cartel. The South East Antrim UDA has arranged for a big delivery of Class A drugs with the Kinahan Cartel. They've given the green light for a large batch of the serious drugs worth hundreds of thousands of pounds. Sources say it's expected to arrive in the next few weeks. There's talk that this might be South East Antrim's final attempt to control the drug trade in Carrickfergus, where they used to dominate. Gary Fisher, the ex-leader, made SEA a big drug gang, making them one of Northern Ireland's top crime groups. But when other gangs started competing and the Paramilitary Crime Task Force, or PCTF, got involved, their power fell apart. Fisher faced lots of pressure and his health went downhill. He had a heart attack at his home in Green Island earlier this year. The guy spent a few days in intensive care before leaving. People in town who are into crime have told the media that the leaders want to make their group the main ones in town again. They've been connected with the Kinahan Cartel for a while, but this new shipment is the biggest deal yet. But it's risky. The Kinahans usually ask for payment up front, so if the shipment gets caught by the Paramilitary Crime Task Force, SEA will lose a lot of money. The police unit has been successful lately, especially against SEA and East Belfast UFV gangs, but the threat is still far from over. The battle against the Kinahan Cartel continues to be tough and ongoing. Their huge resources, connections worldwide, and harsh methods make it hard for the police. Also, there are social problems like poverty, limited chances, and mental health issues that fuel the drug trade. Solving these needs to be more than just catching the criminals. The Kinahan Cartel and South East Antrim stories show how organized crime can wreck regular communities. It shows we need strong teamwork between countries, strong police work, and solutions that tackle the reasons for crime. The struggle for dominance in the illicit drug trade, the high stakes involved, and the constant efforts by authorities to curb these criminal operations paint a stark picture of the ongoing battle between crime syndicates and the pursuit of justice. The ramifications of these activities extend beyond local territories, highlighting the need for continued vigilance and concerted efforts to dismantle such criminal networks, ensuring the safety and well-being of communities. Well, that's it for today, and now we invite you to share your thoughts in the comments. Please subscribe to the channel if you like our content. We'll catch you in the next one.